What's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing good. Today we're going to be talking Z Flip 3, and we're going to go over several tips and tricks to help you get the most out of this battery. I know there's been a lot of complaints that the battery life just isn't that good on this phone. Personally, I don't think it's as bad as what people are saying, but in any case, we're going to go over a few things that you can do to help you get the most out of this battery, especially because this phone is pretty cool. The first tip or trick that I have for you is to use a wallpaper with mostly black tones to it. And I mean true blacks, not like milky blacks or grays or anything like that. As you can see, the wallpaper that I'm using has very deep blacks. All of the areas where you see those blacks, those pixels are not being used. They're actually just completely turned off. So of course it's going to save battery. This is the advantage of having an AMOLED display like the one on the Z Flip 3. To go along with that wallpaper hack, you can also go into your settings and then go under display and then make sure dark mode is turned on. And as you can see, it's going to give you mostly black tones all in your settings, as well as things like the dialer for your phone. And if you use Samsung's browser or if you use their messaging app, you can see everything is blacked out. So it's going to help you save a little bit more battery. And if you want to go one step further, you can go into the themes. So we'll go under themes, and then you can search for a theme that is predominantly AMOLED black. So if I go under my purchased items, you can see I have a few. This one right here, the blue and black theme, is mostly dark and deep black tones. So it's going to help you save even more battery. I'll link a few themes as well as wallpaper apps in the description in case you feel like checking them out. Another thing you can do is limit your background app usage. So if we go into the settings and then go under battery and device care, tap on battery, and then we're going to just tap the middle area right here, select an app that could be possibly draining your battery, and then select limit usage right here. From here, you can put the app to sleep, or you can put the app in deep sleep. Sleeping apps will run in the background only occasionally, and then updates and notifications will be delayed, whereas deep sleeping apps will never run in the background, and you probably are never going to receive updates or notifications. So just keep that in mind. And if you ever want to double check on apps that you might have put to sleep or in deep sleep, you can go back to the main battery page here, and then go under background usage limits. And from here, you can see your sleeping apps, your deep sleeping apps, and then the apps that you never want to go to sleep. So if it's an app that is very important to you, such as your email app, you might want to put it under never sleeping apps. And then if it's something that's less important to you, such as Facebook, you can put it in deep sleeping apps. So that's a way that you can keep tabs on everything and definitely will help you save some battery. If you're unfamiliar with Samsung phones or Android as a whole, Samsung phones feature a power saving mode. So if we go into our quick toggles here and then select power saving mode, we can toggle it on, or we can tap on details and we can customize the power saving mode. So from here, you can toggle on or off things like turn off always on display, limit CPU speed to 70%, decrease brightness by 10%, and limit apps and home screen. So if you want to get the most out of the power saving mode, you can toggle all of these on, or you can go in and customize it a little bit, like maybe decrease brightness by 10%, you can toggle off, and then toggle on these two. Whatever you want to do, you can really make power saving mode your own. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 is a 5G ready phone, but if you happen to be in an area where you don't have 5G service, or say you work in an area that doesn't have 5G service, you can toggle off 5G, which is going to save you a ton of battery life since it no longer needs to use the 5G antenna and it's not searching for that signal. To do that, go into your settings, then go under connections, then go under mobile networks, select network mode, and then toggle on the LTE 3G and 2G auto connect. That way the 5G antenna is no longer active. This is going to be based on your carrier. So if you don't see this option, contact your carrier and ask them why. But for most people, especially here in the US, you should see the option to disable 5G. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 has a beautiful 120 Hz display, but for a lot of people, they really don't care about the refresh rate. And if you are one of those people, you can decrease it to 60 Hz, which still looks great and it's going to save you some battery. To do that, go into your settings, go under display, and where it says motion smoothness, change it from adaptive to standard, tap apply, and now you're in 60 hertz, and this is definitely gonna help prolong your battery. If you're someone that takes their battery life extremely serious or are more of an advanced user, then you can go in and double check how often your accounts are synchronizing to either dial back the auto sync or manually sync moving forward. And this is gonna help you conserve some battery. So you can do that by going into your settings and then going under accounts and backup and then tapping on manage accounts. Now from here, you have all your accounts available, and then you can tap on an account that you want to manage, such as Facebook, and you can see how often it's syncing. So you can see sync is off for this account. If I go under Gmail, you can see sync is on for all items, but if I tap on that, I can go in and manage that. I can also toggle off auto sync data altogether, and then I can sync everything manually. Of course, this is gonna help you save some battery, but if you toggle off auto sync, just keep in mind that your contacts and everything, including your calendar, will not be automatically synced to your phone. The next tip or trick I have for you isn't so much about a feature or a setting, it's more about prolonging the life of your battery. And that's, do not discharge it all the way to 0%. Avoid that as much as possible. And also try not to just leave your phone on the charger at all times. I know a lot of people that do that. They just plug their phone in and then they'll just leave it on there for hours and hours. Avoid that. Don't do that. It's going to depreciate your battery much faster. If you need a faster charge other than what the quick charge system built into the Z Flip 3 offers, you can put your phone in airplane mode and then connect it to a charger, and it will charge it a little bit faster because now it's no longer using any system resources. So like I said, just go into your quick toggles, toggle on airplane mode, connect it to a charger, and then it's going to give you a little bit faster charging speeds. That's a little hack for you. Another thing you can do to help with battery life is to set up auto optimization and auto restart times. So if you go into your settings and then go under battery and device care, and then click on the three little dots in the top right corner, then go to automation, you can auto optimize daily, and you can also do auto restart at set times. Tap on that. And then you can select the days of the week that you want your phone to automatically restart, and then select the time that you want your phone to restart. So this isn't just great for your phone's battery life, but also the performance of your phone, since it's gonna help clear the cache and also any glitches that might be occurring from third-party apps. Additionally, if we back up, we can enable adaptive power saving, which is going to automatically turn on power saving mode based on usage patterns and whether or not you need it when your battery gets to a certain percentage. It's all done automatically in the background, so that might be something that you might want to look into. If we go back to the main page here, you can always optimize manually just by going into device care and then tapping on optimize now. Another thing you can do to help get better battery life is disable any gestures or features that you're just not using, such as edge screen. So if you're not taking advantage of the little app dock here, you can toggle it off. So go into your settings, go under advanced features, and then go under motions and gestures, and look through these motions and gestures and just toggle off the ones that you're not using. If you are taking advantage of all of them, fine, cool, keep them on. But if there's things on here that you're just not using and you don't really care about, toggle them off because it's gonna help decrease the amount of system resources that are being used. If you wanna toggle off the edge screen or edge panels, you're gonna back up to the main settings page, go under display, scroll down until you see edge panels, and just toggle that off. You can see the little line disappeared, and now you're no longer using any system resources to power the edge screen. It's not gonna save you a ton of battery, but a little bit goes a long way. So if you combine that with some of the other tips that I've given you, you might be able to, increase your battery life by maybe an hour or two. If you don't really have anything linked to your phone other than like your car stereo and maybe some wireless earbuds, then turning off nearby device scanning could help you save some battery life. If you go into your settings and then go under connections and then go under more connections, you can toggle off nearby device scanning. Now what this does is it constantly scans for devices in the background, and then it will pop up or give you a notification to connect to those devices, and this will actually run even when Bluetooth is turned off. So of course this is always running, so toggling it off is going to help you consume less system resources and ultimately save you some battery life. So there you go. That was several battery tips and tricks for the Galaxy Z Flip 3. These are also applicable for other Samsung phones. So if you have like maybe the Z Fold or even a Galaxy S21, these will also work for you. If you were able to take something from this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one.